Salve, rapaziada, estou de volta aqui no Avowed pra continuar onde eu parei, então bora lá. Acho que eu tinha que falar com quem? Com o embaixador. Eu vou viajar rápido aqui pra cidade e vou lá falar com ele. A rapaziada tá aqui na cena do crime ainda.
I suppose I should see going. He's only been there a day.
Pera, tem coisa de missão aqui?
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Certeza.
Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
Interessante. Falar com os habitantes para encontrar Adra Luminosa.
You're doing.
Bom, mas deixa eu relatar o embaixador logo, senão eu tô enrolando pra fazer essa quest principal. Ouvindo esse barulhinho de baú, mas cadê? Bom, enfim, cadê a menina que tem coisa encantada?
I knew you'd be back.
Cara, pior que ela vende umas coisas aqui pra mim, né? Porque tem umas coisas legais, mas que não tem utilidade pra mim agora. Como mágica, não consegui nem upar direito ainda. Deixa eu ver outra comerciante aqui.
Good. You made it back.
Pô, 123 de dano é muita coisa. Isso aqui dá 69, mas tipo... A minha já tá perto disso. Ela vem de Adra. Ok. Por enquanto eu não quero nada, vai. Talvez mais pra frente.
Recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated. A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as
Come on. Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
O que você tá falando assim pra mim?
Sort of. Maybe you can help.
Eu?
I was seeing this girl,
Como assim?
Nasha.
Meu som
It was
sumiu?
just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else. I know. It's the least she deserves. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her? Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den.
Ah. Mais uma side quest aleatória. Deixa eu falar com o governador, vai.
You died, but you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
Ué. Deixa eu falar com você.
None of the clerks believe my story. You've got some god looking out for you.
Envoy, is it really you?
Sou eu.
I can't believe you're alive.
When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly.
Ué, sim.
Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. With that, I have better news for him. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own.
Isso aqui já virou a Terra Sem Lei faz tempo, hein?
You found yourself at the center of our troubles. At this point, I can't rule anything out. We're in uncharted waters. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting
Mais
against the
preocupada com
Empire.
rebeldes? Ah, tá tirando, hein?
At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the Living Lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. Oh, before you go, we received a report from Liviana about your condition. Apparently, you're in fine shape.
Por incrível que
Once
pareça,
your
né?
killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads. Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Cachaceiro, hein? Posso subir de nível. Eu já até sei o que eu vou pegar. Primeiro de tudo. Isso agora eu tô na dúvida, na real. Se bem que é destreza, né? Destreza é DPS, então vai ter que ser isso daqui mesmo. Eu vou pegar isso daqui pra dar mais dano com armas de uma mão. Beleza, agora sim, 1/4 a mais de dano. E outra.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Quero entender que...
Guess Adherent discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
This is mine. Just like...
Keep one hand on your coin purse.
Isso não teve nem chance, hein? Caraca, ainda tem mais?
I don't think the new owners like company.
Vai me Aqui vai dar naquela... beleza. Sei mais ou menos onde é que é ali. Até que é um bom atalho pra se liberar. Ele explode? Pera, eles param de se... Ah, se eu fazer isso daqui, eles não voltam mais? Será que é isso? Ou se for, vai ser interessante voltar aqui. Mas se bem que aqui aparentemente não tem esses casulos malucos, não. Agora me deu o pé. Vamos lá no... Ui, caramba. No bar sorridente lá, sei lá o quê.
Don't go starting trouble.
Eu? Problema? Jamais.
You're the one they all crow about, eh? Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
É.
Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Chitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem.
I've heard stories of this one. You don't want this fight.
The gods smile on you today, Marius. You won't always have someone around to protect you.
Well, that was something. Thanks for stepping in there. I had it handled, but I'm happy I didn't have to.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
Isso é uma coisa que eu percebi também.
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Opa, gostei. Conhecido como o melhor caçador e guia nas terras férteis, Marius já viveu em várias... Marius, né? Mario é foda. Marius já viveu em várias regiões, mas não há lugar que ele realmente pode chamar de lar, ok. Caraca, agora já 1 milhão de habilidade nova. Rapaz... Ia. Bom, vamos lá na porta da cidade.
He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Nothing to see here, Envoy. The situation's under control. You can help us clean up these streets. I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
This comes naturally to you? Were you raised in Gallowayne's tusks?
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwine understands. I assume you do too. I am. But there's no shame in taking pride in your work either. You understand what it takes to maintain order. We're going to do great things with you around.
I'm not saying violence is never the answer, but she's a little too keen to deploy it.
So the punishment is death? And I guess the corpse's biggest crime was getting caught.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Battle Rock.
Beleza. E eu tenho que ir onde mesmo? Portão da cidade, que na teoria já era pra estar perto, né? Ele tá pra lá. Bora, meu querido. Rastreia aí, vai.
Smell that salty air. Home. This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe to relax.
Ah.
I'll take the shuttle there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
This is where the guards decide if your stuff is worthy of being in paradise. The answer I've found is no.
Bom, agora eu tenho um rastreador. Legal, hein? Vai dar pra fazer algumas coisas aqui. Quer dizer, eu acho, né? Luvas de asa escura? Mais 20 de essência mágica. Cara, 10% de crítico. O que isso aqui faz? Isso aqui é acertos críticos aplicam veneno, aumento de resistência a dano de fogo e gelo. Pô, eu vou tirar isso aqui. Vou tirar isso aqui de destreza por enquanto, vai.
Over here. Look. One moment. Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Ok. Um hipotecário.
Lonely? Tense? Visit the Mermaid's Den. Well-loved bathhouse is more popular than ever.
Tem bicho aqui? Cara, onde é que eu tenho que ir? Mais rápido viajar pra cá. Ah, ele tem um ponto de habilidade de companheiro? Marius usa seu conhecimento de regiões selvagens para enraizar o inimigo por 8 segundos, mas esse é igual que eu tenho, né? Beleza. E se eu resolver roubar o pessoal, vai dar merda? Não, né?
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place?
Ué?
Who can tell? You've been speaking with Goneth, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund. Huh? She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
There's.
That's the apothecary.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. You and Deerans always think everyone's out to get you. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already. This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Slowly, too. So you better hope he starts at the top.
He's not lying. I've seen it happen.
You talk too much.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
Settle, you go!
Boys!
Swat. This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too easy.
That's the hurt. You really did something.
Let's see what you
Ah, ele é fraquinho, velho. Ué. Toma. Agora é só esperar o veneno fazer efeito. E vai com Deus.
It's over. That's one for us.
Bom, eu já queria tretar com você mesmo. Resolvi o problema logo.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Tala. Biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. I find that hard to believe, but who am I to contradict the one who saved my skin? What'll it be today, Envoy? I know you didn't come for herbal remedies. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Ok.
Envoy, please. I had nothing to do with your murder. Anything's poison in the wrong hands. Salt can kill you dead.
I think I'd recognize salt. Yeah, I've eaten at the Balrog after all.
Relax. We're not here for you. You couldn't have known how it would be used, right?
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me. Damn, I was afraid of that. If you made an enemy of the locals, this won't be the last attempt on your life. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Saint Ettore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. Just talking to you has put me at odds with Paradis. I have no wish to be at odds with Adir as well.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, and follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Well, I suppose it's the least I could do, considering I got you killed. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries.
Onde tá logo esses caras da porrada? Ué, já? Nossa senhora, seu voando. É, eu acho descagada tretando com aqueles caras, né? Ah, mas fazer o quê? Ele começou mesmo?
Seems like you want to keep stuff like that in a warehouse.
We got them all.
Será que vale a pena, hein? Acho que não valeu, não.
If you don't take it, the adherents will. The other adherents, I mean.
E tem mais desses caras pra me deitar na porrada? Já não gosto deles mesmo?
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Tem mais deles pra me tretar, vai? Manda mais. E acho que eu acabei com todos. Tô no ar. Onde é que é? É ali. Pô, se bem que eu dou mais dano com armas de uma mão, né? Ou seja, esse machado aqui também tá ganhando mais dano. Interessante. Só que eu preciso de uma alabarda. Ah, como é que é? Alabarda? É uma alabarda lendária. Que já acho que já encaixa melhor com classe de destreza. Ou é lança? Agora eu me perdi tudo. Bom. Os dois lugares estão bem perto, né? Deixa eu ver ali primeiro.
Please be respectful in the presence of the envoy.
That's the Elven Queen of Adir. They wasted no time putting that up when they got here.
Envoy.
Ai, é cagada! Caraca, deu um gelo no coração agora, mano.
There's a joke about Paradis's government in here somewhere.
Ah, pera, tem alguém morto aqui?
It's the envoy.
Get him!
Ué?
Who's there?
Next one's mine.
A better weapon.
Ué, tem ainda? A gente viu ainda? Ah, por que essa pessoa tá dando pouco dano? Rapaz, uma rapaziada aqui bate forte, hein?
People seem more agitated than usual.
Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho aqui. Ué.
One moment.
Well, that didn't take long.
Ah, tem alguma coisa ali atrás.
After them! It's the envoy!
Bandida? Esse é um homem? Vai com a minha vida.
Still recovering.
Everyone okay?
Normal mesmo, né? O Lux Smoke tá porrada forte, velho.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber lot. I've been through the best parties.
Ah, ainda tem que achar alguma coisa, né?
One moment.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Tá. Não sei exatamente onde ir. Eu acho que é aqui, ó. Lança, eu vou guardar uma. Arco. Arcabuz. Espada comum.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
Interessante.
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Beleza.
After you.
O que eu quero roubar aqui primeiro, né? Essa é sempre a questão. O que eu quero roubar aqui primeiro?
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
Ah, mas não tem nada, hein? Ah, tá. Era um amuleto único? Reviver um companheiro restaura 50% da sua vida. Tá.
Damn rickety table. No envoy. Go right. Not to worry. Go.
Aqui outra viagem rápida? Ué. Ah, já tinha essa, tá?
Do not succumb to fear, friend.
Lady of Lament, welcome to the Temple of Andra. We don't have a gift bearer at this temple.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the boathouse.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Huh.
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will.
Tirosa.
Goodness me. Though I suppose an Adiran envoy runs across all manner of strange folk. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
Huh.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Finally, some progress.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern, no doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
Huh.
What difference is it to you? So that's how it is. Build a reputation so you can tear the rest of us down. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradise. You won't see me again.
Time to find your killer. I don't think they'll go nearly as peacefully.
Podia descer a porrada nela, né? Vou deixar ela aí por enquanto, vai. Apesar de que eu acho que ela vai vir tretar comigo quando eu estiver ali embaixo. O cara vai colar lá, mano. Vamos, bora.
Still air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
What?
These people aren't trained to
assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
E mais eu preciso saber? Eu não preciso saber de mais nada, rapaz. Só preciso descer eles na porrada. Inclusive, deixa eu alterar essa segunda classe com... Dá 23? Não, isso aqui tá dando 33, isso daqui 32. Eu tenho pouca coisa boa.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Au, errei.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
That should just... Pressure plates.
Essa aranha agora. Meu Deus, caranguejo, sei lá que é isso, velho.
Another win, but who's counting?
Pera.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
Tá, se ele é o caminho, o que tem por aqui? Nada, né? Ué, oxi.
More blessed spiders.
You take lead.
Acabou? Vai, mas tá lotado. Ei, laia.
Come and get me! Where's my mark? Hey! Over here!
Caraca, olha a minha vida. Caraca, não morreu.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods, not this saga again.
Ah, I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Pera. Tô vindo ali. Por aqui tinha caminho, né? Oi. Não era pra ter bicho, não? Opa, aí é bom, hein? Observações importantes. Começar sempre a comprar gazua, velho. O que eu guardo mesmo? Espada, pistola... Grimório de... Olha! Ok, mas eu acho que não vou usar isso aqui, não. Eu vou deixar o básico, que é o mais versátil. Não tô entendendo os inimigos, velho. Isso é em algum lugar que eu não achei. Pera. Beleza. Chave da cisterna inferior? Pô, será que eu já volto lá agora? Acho que não, né? Tá, aqui é tesouro, beleza. Ai, caramba. Meu Deus. Que sucessão de cagada.
You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
One moment.
Ué. Tá bom, achei que o boneco ia ficar descendo a escada no meio da água. Eu falei, ah, não é possível. Bom, então eu vou pensar, o que eu vou fazer aqui? Muito bom. Essa arma especial é muito boa, velho. Ajuda muito. Ah tá, aqui é o começo, beleza. O cara vai estar ali dentro. Cadê esse rato pra me matar ele, velho? Ué? Ah, o cagão vai ficar atirando. O jogo ainda tô precisando de mais DPS, hein?
Right behind you.
What was that?
Acerto que não deu tempo.
Coming from the right.
Toma.
Didn't think that one through, did he?
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get...
Caraca, mas tá cheio de lugar pra abrir aqui, velho.
Friends.
Não acho uma chave. Eu tô com pouca cura, hein? Tem que começar a aprender a fazer, se é que tem como.
Eyes open.
Show yourself.
Ah, me viu? Ah, tem vivo ainda? Vai. Ah, esse aqui foi de boa.
We make a good squad.
Tá, deixa eu ver.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our
O que eu vou fazer aqui? Eu preciso chegar do outro lado? É possível fazer esse papel que eu tô querendo? Ou é possível? Caneca é possível mesmo?
Well, this is one way of crossing the room, but definitely not the easiest.
Ah, pera, eu atravessei aquele lugar. Entendi.
Our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Opa, olha quem chegou.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
But how could this be? I killed you. The gods had something else in mind for you. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador. I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it? In any case, it was not the Clavager's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land. No, the gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. Perhaps this was what the vision meant for me to do all along. Maybe the gods wanted us to meet in this way. Who can say? I hope you do better things with this knowledge than I did. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance.
second.
Cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. The Adirans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Adir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Adir. Your Inquisitor Lodween doesn't know the meaning of mercy. But if that is the fate you want for me, then it is the will of the gods that I stand trial for my crimes. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice?
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
É verdade.
Letting us go. I will. Though I doubt anyone will believe me. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore.
Não tô entendendo nada que essa ficava.
We twine.
Não entendo nada que essa voz fala, mano.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
E acabou então, né?
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know this enemy isn't going to stab us in the back?
Dealers are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase sheet.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about it.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it.
Tem algumas ideias. Mas eu chego aí do outro lado? Caraca, quanta coisa em lugar aleatório, mano.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies. Then he would have died. How do you know? We didn't.
Ah, ok. Deixa eu só meter o pé logo, vem. Ué? Caramba, isso deu dano? Ui, caraca. É, eu tive sorte, mas alguém ali não teve. Acho que não faltou pegar mais nada aqui, não. Bom, é isso, rapaziada. Eu me ensinando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Caso tenham, deixa um like aí. Se inscreve no canal para dar uma força. Deixa um comentário aleatório que ajuda muito. Até uma próxima. Fui.